Yo, what's up? Today is another day, and that's all I can really say. Um, I was watching Fallout, and I really liked the season two. I've been binge watching it because I have nothing to do. But Lucy is like saying like to the ghoul, like, do you feel like you have something biting at you, and you're suddenly angry, and you suddenly have something to itch for, and then the ghoul is like, yep, you're addicted to drugs. And I was like, God damn it, I feel that one. I feel that one a little too close to home. Except it's not buff out. It's weed. It probably goes back to me as a person, weed, whatever. I smoke consistently every day. Um, that that number has been dwindling a little bit just because I don't have a job and I don't make money. So if you're watching this, continue watching it so I can make ad revenue in maybe a year. Maybe then I can buy some weed. But I've just been feeling miserable forever. For like the last. It's just I can't get out of a rut. I just can't. And I think a part of it is the smoking, but it's also a lot of just issues in myself and everything else. And I think that's the point of this video. It's gonna be just trying to help you because I want to blame weed, but it's me. I have a lot of different shit, and it's not even like me as in what I am as a person. It's just your environment and your circumstances and what you've been given, what you've been taught, what you've experienced. And all those play a factor on how you will feel constantly. And so for this video, I just kind of want you to go with me as I try to break down my own pain. Cause like I know I'm not the only one, bro. Cause like for like a solid like 6 months, I've had it all. Like I've had the job, I've had the school, I've had the work, I've had the dream, I've had the weed, the sex, all of it, the friends, the partying. It's been fun, but that all happened in a span of a year. And I can tell you, like a fucking firework, I kind of blew up, and not in a good way. But everything happens for a reason, and everything is a learning opportunity. And whatever you go into, literally whatever you go into, have that mindset of you will make the best of the situation regardless of the outcome, because that's the biggest point. Who cares who's watching this video? I don't think anyone will. But in the same time, I know millions will be able to relate to this, and I don't need to do anything else. I don't even feel like I need to edit it because it's just that fucking rant to just get off your chest. Because god damn, I want to smoke. I haven't smoked since 4:20 in the morning because I was like, this is the final time I'm gonna smoke, and then I'm gonna go a week without smoking, and it's driving me crazy. And it's only been 12 hours. It's because I can't stay in my own head by myself, and at the same time, I can. Life has changed a lot from this partying, all the friends, or the girls, schoolwork. Now I have nothing. How I feel is like a raider who, like, okay, imagine fast traveling to my house and it just says fiends crack house. And like I can be the mini boss of the place, and all I do is huff jet and play video games. That's all I do. And not really. I've been really doing. I've been reading a lot more. I've been reading a lot more, and I will say reading is a great escape because shit, you can't have shit to escape. Um, Writing down your important quotes, bruh. This one has been up here for like a few months, and it really stays with me. This one says, I think it goes back to the idea, I think it goes back to the comedy is victory idea. If you can comment with your pain, if you can comment with wit about your pain, you're in, you are, and then you have someone. Okay, the point of the fuck Larry G. Comedy needs tragedy. Love needs misery. So you're gonna be miserable. There's gonna be miserable days. A lot of miserable days. And it's gonna be so hard to just make it through the one day. But that's the game of life, just making it through those hardest points because it will get better. another point is, why do I have the need to smoke? And I think this goes for a lot of different people. If you're watching this video and you're relating, well, you're probably in the same boat as me. There's probably a lot of people who are okay smoking every day. They can function, do whatever the fuck they want. That shit made me go into the psych hospital, so um, be careful. But in the same time, do it for the love of the game, because, like, I have no regrets. Like, I love it. I love that I went to a fucking psych ward and I fucking tripped so hard that my mind was bending. Like, to me, I will never be able to explain those events. So in the back of my head, I'll always have something to gnaw on. And that's all you really need, something to keep you going. Because when you have a girlfriend, she'll push you a lot to want to do those things. Like, it comes naturally. But it kind of depends on your girl too. Girls will make or break you, and I think that's really true because for a long time, like, I had memory fog, and I always thought it was like the weed's fault. But when I broke up with my ex, I just had no more brain fog. Pretty much, I still smoked every day. In fact, I probably smoked a little more. But it kind of made me think, like, was this girl stressing me out so much more that it was putting holes in my mind? Because, like, okay, you start thinking about these things that the stressors, everything's gonna stress you out. There's always a force pushing against you and with you. There's always gonna be two forces. You can divide them up into as many as you want, but there's always gonna be the two forces because you're always gonna have some sort of gravity keeping you down, but you're also gonna have your fucking egomania that keeps you up in the sky. I'd rather be in the sky, so it's really it's so hard because, like, who cares? I care. I don't want to smoke. No one else cares. I could smoke every day for the rest of my life and no one will give a shit. I will give a shit. I don't want to smoke, but I do. Very, very trippy. So what is the solution? I'm gonna try to go a week without smoking, and that's just maybe then I'll be like good and I'll be like, yeah, or I'll be like, I need another, but that was just tolerance break. And I honestly think it will fall on the tolerance side because I don't want to. I want to smoke. I want to smoke right now. Should I smoke? Probably not. But I think this is the whole point. You just got to keep fighting. Every minute, every second passes, you're closer to the next day. And maybe one of those next days will be okay. Probably not. But you gotta see that. I'm gonna just go back one more time to why are you using your drugs? Why are you in particular using your drugs of choice? It normally comes down to some kind of you're avoiding something. Once you get to that root, I'm hoping that it's gonna be more like, well, now I like smoking like once a month, and that's the kind of I want to be to a point where it's more of a I'm not smoking in my room because I'm depressed. It's oh shit, the homie got weed and it's I haven't smoked in 2 months, but just this once, that kind of every once in a while. And I really think there's that balance because I've been in my room for a while and I've been reading not just this book um I've been trying to just study myself, just studying everything and playing games, getting lost in stories and different fucking stories because at the end of the day, there is no point. And that's the sad truth. There is no point to any of this. So get lost. Get lost in someone's story because you always have the pen to yours. I can always go online and make another video in a fucking another minute. I'll if I'm really ballsy, I'll just post this one and see how it does. I don't think it'll get traction at all, but I'm miserable of life. And and that makes me appreciate it so much because I know that misery will go away one day. But I still want to smoke. So let me know. Are you still gonna smoke? In a week, I'll make a follow-up video. Probably just whatever. But if I follow through with it. Good luck. If you want to quit, we'll get there one day. Just keep believing in yourself.